Hey guys, I'm really excited to announce that registration is now open for the Self Storage Summit. So go to theselfstoragesummit.com. So the big question is this: how are those in the self-storage industry like us going to be successful in today's market? That's the question, and this show will give you the answers. My name is Jim Ross, and welcome to the Self-Storage Show. Hey guys, sorry I'm running late today. Too many things going on this Friday. But hey, I made it on. Not too late, just a couple minutes. All right, got this going. If you're on, say hi. I'll get it started. Say hi. Cool. All right, this one will be, I'm not going to say it's short and sweet, but we'll see how it goes. First off, again, thanks for coming on live. Those can come on live. Fantastic. It's always nice to say hi and see who's on. Everyone else can watch later on. But again, this is the LinkedIn Live session. I try to do my best to come on 9 o'clock a.m. Mountain Standard Time during the week. Little heads up, next week's going to be a little funky. I'm going to be gone, Wednesday, Thursday, down to Arizona for the Arizona Self-Storage Association conference. Don't speak a whole ton, but I'm speaking down there for them. Hey, Danny, hello. Going to be given a, 3-hour session, something like that on Thursday. So it's going to be fun. It's actually, that's kind of where these little slides are coming from. I've mentioned it, kind of off and on the last couple of weeks about the competition alliances. And people have been messaging me. I did a presentation, where was it, in Vegas 2 weeks ago, and I read through this letter, and I spent a few minutes reading through it, and I got a bunch of emails going, I want that, I want that, I want that. So cool. Figured I'd go through that today, read through this and kind of the strategy behind it and why it works, and we'll go from there. So who else is on real quick? Gotta say hi. Hey, it's my cousin. How's it going? If I see you next week, you'll hear the same thing, but it won't be long for the Competition Alliance. So glad to have my cousin on. Nice. All right. So with this, Competition Alliances kind of comes from me calling a bunch of locations. It's a little off. There we go. Okay. From calling so many sites, and they just say, yeah, we're full, click, and they hang up. And it's just such a lost opportunity, really, for for the customer, because now they're left scrambling, trying to find another location that need, for storage, they need it now. B, you're kind of doing yourself a disservice because you're getting that lead, you're spending the money and stuff, and when you get a lead that you're just kind of just wasting away because you're full. Well, why not make a little side action on it, make some money that way. And that's where this alliance letter comes from. I've done this for years, quite frankly, a long time. The letter copy has changed over the years. I'm always kind of tweaking it here and there, but the gist of it has remained the same. It's just it's a simple concept. Rather than me explaining it too much, I'm just going to kind of just read it to you here. I'll put it up on the screen and read it to you. What I do is, I've talked about before, I think I talked about it yesterday, knowing your competition. Yeah, first and foremost, know in your 3-mile radius are your competitors, all their information. Okay, I mean that's first. That's kind of 101 here. But know all your locations that you have in around your facility, because you're gonna send them this letter. And yeah, I still like a physical letter. It's more impactful. People are actually getting something in the mail rather than just an email. And that kind of goes along with this as well. But it's a great first impression of getting a letter like this in the mail and be like, cool. They don't get this very often. You know what I mean? So it definitely stands out. And excited, like I said before, I've done this over and over and over again at storage locations, and it works. It works incredibly well. You'll see once we get into it here, but it doesn't take a whole lot. Like if you have 15 competitors, you're not going to get all 15 to be, hey, cool, jumping on board. I just want a couple. Seriously, if you just get a couple that are into this and want to play along and play the game with you, then yeah, it makes a big difference. We're talking, storage site that gets 30 rentals a month. If you can get 5 more from your competition alliances, that's great. That's fantastic, So I would do it all day long. So rather than me just talking about it, let's just read it here, okay? Again, this is just actually, was it 4 slides? 4 slides from my upcoming presentation next week, but hey, they won't mind. All right. So competition alliances, okay? So first off, make sure I have this clipped correctly so you can hear me. Okay. With this, hopefully you can see that okay. This is a 2-page letter. I just kind of cut bits and pieces here to make it easier to somewhat read and follow along. And follow the bouncing ball as I read here. But it's like a physical letter that goes out. And you see there on the left there, it has shredded money. You can buy this online. It's real money that's all shredded, and you'll see how it ties in with this letter. It's a little more impactful. So again, I send this out to my direct competition because, like I said, yes, I want the rental, but hey, if we can work together on some things, fantastic. So this is a cool strategy. So let's get into it. Right at the top, never let money walk out the door again. And sorry, before I get into this too much, those are on the podcast listening to this. So I'm going to read it. So it's still a great thing. What I'm reading here is a physical letter. It gets mailed out to the competition. And I'll place here at the end where you guys can go. If you want to download this, make it your own, download it, rip it off, cool. Okay. I'll tell you where to go to. All right. So again, headline, never let money walk out the door again. Put the storage name there on top and just goes right along. Is there anything more frustrating as a self-storage business than having a potential customer hang up the phone without reserving a space? If this has ever happened to you, it was either because A, your facility is completely full and you have a waiting list, or B, the customer needed a specific size that you just didn't have available. No matter what the reason, it's very painful to watch money walk away from your business and the seeking sensation of a missed opportunity to generate more revenue. You may as well be taking a $100 bill out of your wallet and putting it in the shredder. See, that's why I have the shredded money there. I'm writing this to you because I have a solution that's going to eliminate this terrible situation in your business. On the next section here. When someone needs storage, they need it now. Waiting lists are often a waste of time for many operators. That potential customer is seeking storage because they have ran out of space. Do you really expect that they will wait patiently by the phone, just dying for you to call them? No, they're going to go to one of the other storage facilities in our market to have their storage needs met, leaving you with $0. It's time to get real about what's going on here. That customer is going to become someone else's customer anyway. Why not put yourself in a position to monetize every single missed opportunity? I'm offering you the perfect solution right now, and it's not too good to be true. It's just too good to be ignored. Next one, next here. Make sure we're good. Okay. Look, you won't be getting anything out of that customer anyway. Why not turn that big fat zero into $100? And that's what I pay for my alliance referrals. The sizes we're looking to fill are, and you can put specific sizes here that you have, or just generic, if you're brand new and you have every size available, cool. Okay, you don't have to get specific. But in this case, I had 2 sizes, 2 problem sizes I was really trying to fill up. So sizes we're looking to fill are 12 by 24 up to 12 by 42. We got some big sizes there. I'll be following up with you in a couple days to go over this win-win. You can also call me give your phone number today to get started even sooner, and then put your contact information below there. So as you can see, it's pretty cut, dry, to the point, but it's a sales message. Okay, you're really kind poking a little bit as far as the pain points of, hey, you're losing money here. Don't believe yourself that they're just going to sit and wait around and wait on a wait list for 2 months. No, they're going to the next place down the road. So why not? If you can help them, and you can explain this to them later on if you call, but the point of it is, hey, if you're getting the phone call and you can help them, fantastic, do it, cool. But if you can't, if you're just totally full, you don't have that size, what have you, if they want temperature control and you don't have that kind of a thing, cool, send them my way. I'll make sure I pay you the commission, pay you the referral fee. It's just like anything else that we've talked about before for marketing. You got to pay to play to have get a lead on Google AdWords. You got to pay for a square foot to get those leads. Same kind of thing, Hey, if I'm getting the rental, I'll be happy to pay you for that referral. So why not? And to me, I mean, the beauty of it for these competition alliances is they're already getting the hot leads, if you want to put it that way. I mean, they're already, someone needs to rent right now. They're doing the work for you. They're already marketing out there and doing their own kind of marketing that to generate that phone call. And unfortunately, they called them before they called you. So let's do the next best thing and capitalize on that and have them send them to us if they can help them. Okay. And it takes a few times of getting this across. Let's see who's on here real quick. I was like, look, hey, Dini. Cool. I like it when you guys say hi. I don't get so lonely. I don't know. I don't like just talking to myself here. So good. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are on. So yeah, sometimes it takes a little education. So we will send off this competition letter, let it sit for a few days. Generally, I'll do straight up with a direct phone call. Say, hey, just wanted to see if you got the letter. Any questions? More often than not, they're like, yeah, I got it. Cool, thanks, man. That's kind of it. Takes a little bit of work because people don't really get this very often, okay? And it's a lot of times like, what's the catch? That's kind of human nature. You're up to something. What are you doing? That kind of thing. And so it takes a few touches, if you want to put it that way, of getting in front of people. Like, no, I'm trying to let me help you. That kind of a thing. So next step is physically going to the locations. Going in and having that letter printed off again and just hand delivering that letter. I'm like, hey, send it in the mail. Just want to make sure you got this. Talk about this program that we have. It's a great win-win situation here. Explain the whole thing again to them. Let that simmer for a little bit. And just doing those 3 things, mailing the letter, calling them, and then physically going to the site, you're going to pick up a couple for sure. People that are like, oh, this is awesome, okay? And again, it just takes a couple to really make an impression, make a dent in your upcoming rentals each month. You'll start tracking it, of course, but cash, okay? Cash is king. I would make sure my managers have cash on hand for that we definitely monitor. Like, this is how much for competition alliances. I always make sure I track it in the software. That's your own auditing process to make sure that's being tracked. A manager's hanging around with $300 in cash and $100 bills and then that kind of thing. Make sure you're tracking it. So if they get a competition alliance, that's being tracked, and you can verify that in the software. So that's very important. But key is once you get that referral, as quick as possible, you're going to that location and giving them cash. Cool. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. Reward them quick. Next thing I've done in some of my markets that are, let's just say a little harder. And who else is on? Hey, Dean. Dean's on. Dean can attest to this. He's the master at these competition alliances. So I have to say hi, Dean. Say, just curious. Tell us how many referrals you've got this month. So I'm glad you're on. Next thing is you get some of their places that you just kind of, I don't know, you have to kick that log jam out to get things going. And that is, you just have some money set aside for these competition alliances. And it's just kind of a startup marketing budget. And we'll go to a location, and whether they gave us a referral or not, walk into that location to say, hey, Bob, cool. You must have got the letter I sent you because I got a referral from you. So sweet. Thanks a lot, man. Here's your $100, $50, whatever you want to do. Okay. But to me, I know my lifetime value of a customer. I'll spend $100 all day long on a rental, but I'll give them $100. And that manager will be like, cool, man. Yeah. I said it to you. Yeah. Thank you, man. And we'll take the money. And again, whether they sent to you a referral or not, just the fact that you're like, I will pay you for these referrals, and just getting that hard money is like, oh, okay, he's actually serious. All right, cool. And then the leads will start coming in. Okay, so sometimes it takes a little, got to kick it going that way. And whether they sent you a lead or not, I'm just putting that cash in their hand to realize that you're serious about paying. And it's happened a few times. So look at Dean here. He's had 2 additional rentals this month. And we're talking a small sites. So, 2 rentals, when you get 10 rentals a month, 20% are coming from alliances. I'll take that all day long. So, okay, there you go. So thanks, Dean, for saying that. And thanks for being on. I get to work. But no, it's just a great little ninja strategy that I don't see many people using. I've had some other locations. I won't name them specifically, but some of the bigger boys in town, they were some of these kind of referrals as well. Even though they're probably not supposed to, but they were. Cool, I'll take it. So yeah, it's a great thing. So let's get to this. If I have it here, yes. So if you want to get this alliance letter and all sorts of some other cool little goodies, I just try to make it easy as possible rather than going to a web page and then doing the download and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes it gets a little messy. I'd rather just put everything kind of in my Facebook group. That's why it's all there for you. A little central hub. I've mentioned this a few times, but I just want to kind of, as far as reading this competition alliance letter, just kind of showing you some of the things that's in there for you to download. Just go to selfstoragecommunity.com. That'll bring you to the Facebook group. Just answer a couple quick questions. I'll let you in. Everything there is in the units section. It's just like an online course, and you'll see it in there in the marketing. It'll be titled competition letter. So you can download that. I've had some other people ask me about, bring this back up, where they get the money from. You can just Google lumpy mailer, 3D mailer, that kind of stuff. I think lumpy mailer is the one I used last time. And it brings you to a website, and they have all sorts of little things you can buy for these kind of things to put it in the mail, hence lumpy mailer, and really cheap. But like I said, that's very effective of doing that. It's just a little something added that just kind of shows you that you've actually put some real thought into this. Okay, you're not just calling up like, hey man, want to send me some leads? Cool. All right, thanks. I'll do the same. Click. No, this is much more thought out and methodical. So it works. It works well. So okay, that's going to be it for today, guys. Again, next week I'll be on probably Monday, Tuesday. After that, it's, well, definitely not Wednesday or Thursday. Maybe I'll make it Friday, just because I'll be gone doing a presentation out in Arizona. So hopefully some people that are on, I know some of you are on, that I'll see you down there in Arizona. So that'll be fun. Be a good time. So I don't get a chance to do it too often. So when I do, yeah, I look forward to it. It's going to be fun. So anyway, that's it, guys. Again, I wouldn't be doing my job. I didn't say the summit also is good to go. I don't know if I have that here or not. I do. Look at that. Summit, the selfstoragesummit.com. Registration's open now. So again, go there. I've had a couple people say, oh, what's going on? Now it's asking me to pay money. If you go there and put your email in, that part's free. Cool. You're in, okay? For those 3 days, November 19th, 20th, 21st, it's free those 3 days to watch each day's content. But if you want to have all access pass and own it, for as long as you want, well, then that's what you pay for. And there's going to be a lot of bonuses on top of that as well. So once you put your email in the free registration page, cool, you're good. It'll bring you to the next step and present you with the all access pass if you want to take that next step. And there's a lot of good goodies. I'm working hard on those bonuses on there for you. So check that out. Otherwise, have you great. I can't believe it's Friday already. Have a great weekend, guys. And I will see you next week. All right. Take care. Bye.
Thanks for supporting the show. I want to let you know that we've just opened up our brand new free private Facebook group. There I'll be having some extra special content not found anywhere else. If you really want your facility to be a success in today's market, then this is going to be the place for you. You can request to join us at selfstoragecommunity.com or search for Self Storage Domination Community on Facebook.